Are you a Powerball player, or you just kind of
Not
ignore?
on a daily basis, but occasionally when it gets really high.
Yeah, when it gets into the billions, maybe
Oh,
you're all
yeah.
in. All right, so we've been visiting this story in a small town in Texas ever since the second winning Powerball ticket sold in that $1.8 billion jackpot. It's been claimed now by an anonymous trust.
Ooh.
The anonymous winner chose the cash option. We know that, saying the numbers were meaningful to their family. He or she chose the lump sum, which is around $410 million.
Ooh.
That winning ticket was sold in the town of Fredericksburg. We love visiting Fredericksburg, so let's go there now. Radio host Sugar Baby Shane Williams from KFAN Texas Rebel Radio joining us again. Shane, thanks for being here. Welcome back to Connecting America.
I can't believe you guys had us on for the third time. This story, finally, it seems like we've had a good break in it, and I'm just happy to be back on.
So they've remained anonymous, but surely in the small town of Fredericksburg, there's some pretty good
Somebody
hunches.
knows.
Who's who's in the money?
Yeah.
Look, a lot of people have their theories, especially with the revocable trust being named Seven Bridges. It allows you to kind of narrow some things down, and maybe there's a neighborhood that's named that, or Seven Bridges is some sort of pseudonym for something in someone's life. So certainly there's a lot of talk around the hill country right now. Jerry and I honestly didn't think anyone was going to come forward. So to even get this type of information, we think is a very big deal.
Okay, so the Seven Bridges, it sounds like that's the only clue to go on, right? And you, a local, that doesn't ring a bell. Seven Bridges to you, what does that mean?
It doesn't ring a lot of bells to me. I mean, the only bridges that are really even in the area are the bridges that kind of hover over the Guadalupe River, which is kind of down south of us. So to me, it's not really, my engine doesn't really go on that. But I'm sure to some people who have been here for maybe 50, 60 years, maybe they have a different take on it, and it's more nuanced in that way.
Still the talk of the town?
Still the talk of the town, unequivocally. Honestly, our community's been hit hard by the flooding of the Guadalupe River on July the 4th this year.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird how Fredericksburg's become kind of the center of the universe this year in many ways. But what's really the talk of the town is in this speech, they said, "We are Texas, true to the state and its values. We believe in family and faith and the blessings that come through both. This is a moment of gratitude for us, a blessing we plan to enjoy and share with those who are special to us and who serve our community. We ask for privacy as we look forward to enjoying our lives together as family. God bless Texas." So, of course, small town Texas folk, I mean, that's just kind of us to a T. So that statement is going to ring true throughout the Texas Hill Country. And honestly, it was just very kind of read that last night and was like, oh, okay, well, that's great to hear. So that describes us to a T here in the Texas Hill Country.
That resonated, that comment. You could tell that it was one of your own when you read that comment, and the fact that they plan to share the
keyword
winnings,
being shared,
which
Shane.
is wonderful, especially given all of the problems with the flooding. And I'm sure that just gets the talk even more. How is this money going to be shared, and what good can be done with it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a ton of public entities that still need donations from the flooding and things like that. We did a cover story the day after the flood happened on the Salvation America efforts going on in Kerrville. And when we were driving down to Kerrville, it was us next to like a bunch of HEB trucks, which is a big grocer down here. And they were taking a lot of waters and food for families. And it was like 20, 30 trucks. I mean, and 18-wheelers. I mean, it was just, the response for this was so incredible. And then, of course, President Trump came down and took a look at it a couple of days later. So we got to do a cover story on that. So I think the money can be used for a lot of good. Most importantly, there's still a lot of issues going on with that flooding of the Texas Hill Country. So there's a lot of avenues that money can still be used. But there's also a really sweet, attractive, young radio host who wouldn't mind a slice of the pie.
All right,
I
Shane.
bet so. Thank you, Shane Williams. We appreciate you again.